on, guys? So lately at the live streams, people have been coming in. We've had new people coming to the channel, and they look at me playing Star Wars Battlefront and you go, you suck. You just can't play this game. And you know what? They were completely right. However, usually when it comes to my weapon reviews, when it comes to any gameplay and record in the background, I can do pretty good. I can usually pick up at least 50 kills. I get up around 10,000 points on Walker Assault, games like that. Same thing with Battlefield 4. I can usually get up around 12 to 15,000 points in each game. But lately, it just has not been happening. And the other day, I had to sit down and I had to say the words that every gamer has experienced. I'm in a rut. So basically, I needed a way to get out of it. I have my own techniques and I want to help you guys out. Anyone that's ever been in a gaming rut, we've all been there where you're just not playing it. Your game's just not on. You don't want to stop playing. You still want to play this game. You just want to be good at it again. Why am I not playing this well? Why am I not as good as I used to be? I'm here to help with my top 5 tips for getting out of a gaming rut. So number 1 is probably the most practical. Turn the sensitivity down. Now, this is big for, first-person shooters. We've all been there in the sense that your game's just not on. You go to aim at people in multiplayer, you just go flying past them, you can't get the shots on, you just get killed straight away. It doesn't matter what you do. Turn the sensitivity down. You can always turn it back up again as soon as you start playing again. Once you're on top of your game, whack it back up, but for the time being, turn the sensitivity down a bit, maybe 5 or 10%, just to try and start getting your aim on, and then later on putting it back up. Number 2 is use the class, gear, and loadout that you're most comfortable with. So for me, for instance, on Battlefield 4, I prefer to use the Ace-21 CQB. I'm an engineer, I whack on the RPG, the repair tool, get a regular frag grenade, stuff like that. Set up the class that you're most used to, that you're most comfortable with, something that you use more than anything. Try and make it as familiar as possible. So we're going to turn the sensitivity down, go with stuff that you enjoy. On Star Wars Battlefront, I usually might go back to the A28. I'll go with either the scan pulse or the personal shield, and then the jump pack, just a thermal detonator. Just something simple, something that I'm used to. The sensitivity's down, trying to make it as easy as possible for me. Now, number 3 sort of goes with this in the sense that use more cover than you normally would. Now, when you're playing first-person shooters especially, you should always have cover near you. You should always be moving from cover to cover, moving around, trying to get behind as many obstacles as you can, try and abstract the vision of the enemy so that you aren't going to get gunned down. However, if you're not playing, you're getting shot anyway, nothing's working out, you're rushing into objectives and kills, slow down, move to every cover that you can, and just use way more cover than you normally would. Now, this, once again, probably ties into, number 4, which is don't rush to get to the top ladder straight away. So if you're in a gaming rut, you're not going to get back on top of the ladder straight away. Try and have a think, what are you actually doing? Move from cover to cover. Put it back down again, the sensitivity. Make sure you're using stuff that's comfortable for you, and just slowly work your way back up to the top of the ladder. Start working slowly on your KD. Start working slowly on your objective play. Just moving quickly and slowly. All you're trying to do is avoid number 5, which is stop getting pissed off. Because once you start getting angry, it just doesn't help. You're going to be rushing, you're going to be angry, you're not going to be aiming on point. There's just so many things that are going to start happening. You just need to slow down. Take everything slowly. Move from more cover to cover. Turn the sensitivity down. Use a class that you're most comfortable with. Try to avoid getting angry by working your way up slowly to the top of the scoreboard. Now, you're not going to be the best straight away. I don't have any tips, and there are no tips where if you're in a gaming rut, you're going to have 10 minutes of play, try a couple of things, and then voila, you're back on top of the scoreboard and you're playing amazingly again. It's just not going to happen. Maybe the problem for me was I'd been playing Rainbow Siege 6 a lot, and that just was... it just was not on. I just wasn't nailing it. I'd come back to games like Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront. They were completely different games. It wasn't working out for me. So use these tips. The whole idea of these 5 techniques is to slow your game right down, take it right back to the start, take it back to basics, and work your way back up to the top of the ladder by fixing all of those simple problems that you're probably making. Then, once you're at the top of the ladder, whack the sensitivity back up. You'll probably be feeling it. Everything you do will start working out again. Give it a go. If these work for you, let me know in the comments below. If you have any other tips you want other people to know, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you later. TK out. Have a good one.